Come on, give it up one more time for Ruari and Andy. Come on. How you doing, Ruari? Good to see you. Have a sit. Hi, have a sit. Well done, guys. How are you? You can just listen to Janette giving us all the info about you guys. So tell us, guys, what role did you guys play in this whole project?
Well, me and Andy were technically co-directors.
Yes.
Yvonne, the group leader of the skits, we both approached her, asked if we could take charge in this video. And instead of contesting, we decided to just team up and put it together ourselves. And it actually came out pretty well, despite all our arguing.
There was a lot of that.
Creative differences.
And Ruari, what other side did you play as well?
Well, I suppose we kind of helped with bits of the script, and just kind of the thing is, when you have a music video, or when you have we had the track before we had any idea on how we were going to film it. We knew we were going to film in the library, but we didn't really know. You know, it's awkward in one sense in that you have a completed song basically, or a rap. How do you make a video out of it, kind of thing? You know what I mean? And there's also the issue of lip syncing, which was a nightmare.
That's so
To put it lightly, it really was.
It was so funny. And in terms of you guys, you're only 16, is that correct? Yes? How old are you?
16.
16, and how old are you, sir?
16.
16. And is this something that you always want to do, or is it when you started going to the library and you meet Janette and all of this start coming into play, or what exactly? How did you decide to say, okay, I want to come up with this idea, I want to do something, especially these days, youth these days, they hardly want to do something, to be honest with you, but you guys kind of really inspired me. I tell you, you know, they just want to sleep and relax, but how did you guys pick that up? So tell us about it then.
Well, basically, I joined when me and Andy both joined the skits group. It was really just a side hobby, like an interest, and if we found out it was a great fun, like a load of opportunities. So we decided make different short films, and we took turns in different roles, and I found directing the most fun part, so that's how I got into that.
Interest of it, yeah. So which means that you have always want to become a producer. You show love for that. And Ruari, what do you want to say about that as well?
Pretty much the same. I was always interested in filmmaking and things like that. Like, it's always something I wanted to do or would have had an interest in. So I suppose it was kind of an extension of that. And like Ruari said, I like directing as well. It's the most enjoyable part for me personally. So
yeah. Okay, see, the good part, the reason I'm saying that is youth, this is like I said earlier on, you know, when I see youth like this, you know, working together, work on a project especially, it triggers me, it inspires me, because I'm just like that myself. And most of my friends are people that I know, I'm jack of all trades, where it means that I want to do something, I want to really do it, you know. But seeing you guys coming up like this, you're going to be inspiring other younger people, you know, who want to do something, and you're going to inspire them. So I really encourage you to keep it up like this, because you don't know where you're going to land the next day, you know. So just keep it up. So what other projects? Yes, go on. What were you saying?
Oh no, I just said thanks.
So Janette, what other projects you guys have in common in Carlow Library at the moment?
Okay, well, in terms of, say, we start basically with people from the time before they're born, right up until old age, because we have things like belly books, and belly books are a new concept in Ireland, encouraging parents to read to their bumps before the baby is born. Yeah. Then we do literacy programs for preschool, and we do different workshops for school. My favourite is working with the teens, to be quite honest. I think they have a great energy about them. You know, you have great fun with teenagers. There's always a surprise. So
the head records as well.
You know, not when you can hand them back and go home to your own house afterwards. They're fine, there's somebody else's problem. But I mean, at the moment we're working, my colleague John is working with a group again of teenagers from Carlow Regional Youth Services on a creative writing project, and they are producing absolutely terrific, mind-blowing stuff. There's going to be a culmination of their works exhibited during PenFest, and PenFest is a literary festival that happens in Carlow Library in September. So watch out, world, because a lot of the guys and girls' work is going to be, they have poetry, they have rap, they have short stories, and extremely creative and extremely raw material that's on the way out with those guys. Other things that we have an idea, we can't tell you yet, Chris, but we have a new idea to work with them again for a new project, on a new and different project, but again, using the fantastic skill set that the guys have in the youth services. So you know, I can't even explain enough what it's like to work with these people. The commitment that they showed as teens. You know, like you say, everybody thinks, oh, teenagers, they won't get out of bed, they won't do this, that, the other. They were up for everything. You know, they were early, they were just such fun to work with. So on the likes of that, we love working with the teenagers. We also work, say, Heritage Week is coming up in August, and we have a full programme in Carlow Library in terms of Heritage Week, but we like to bring it, mix it up and make it a little bit different and not the boring, sedate things that are expected of library services. So, for example, on the Tuesday, the 25th of August, we are going to push back all the books, push back all the stands, and we're going to have a musical culture night. So it's not going to be about books, it's going to be about learning in a different way. Yeah, so we're going to have song and story, we're going to have the old Irish Shanna Keys, but then the guys from the youth services are going to bring in and perform as well and bring their unique mix into the night, because they are the new heritage, they are the new culture of Ireland, you know, so it's a mixture of old and new. And you know, we do things like, we try to change things around a bit. We had Oisín McConville in lately. And Oisín, everybody knows Oisín is a fantastic GAA star who has written a book and was very open about his difficulties with the gambling addiction. So, I mean, we had Oisín down to do a talk lately in the library. We had a packed audience, because it's very easy for us as parents to say it, but when they hear it from one of their superstars. But it supported another section of the library we're developing called Mind Matters. And Mind Matters is a support system, a support system, so for people that have extreme addictions, extreme like suicide addiction. It deals with the harder issues, but it also encompasses then the holistic living side of life. So we have, say, mindfulness and yoga. So it's a combination of supporting people through a difficult time. So Oisín was part of that programme to launch the whole idea of the Mind Matters section coming up to Mensana.
You are really doing a lot of projects.
Loads of projects in Carlow, loads of projects.
Please give it up one more time for them. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just before we go there, part of the job in in Carlow libraries, where you work in finance as well, you work in other area of promotion, development. How are you still managing to pull all of this together?
Badly. You know, the finance end of it is the finance end. It does what it says in the tin. It's the part that, you know, everybody has a part of their job they just have to do, and that's that have to part.
That is true.
But in terms of the promotions or project management, you know, that's a passion I have. So it's a pleasure in the job. And then when you work with terrific people like these guys from Carlow Region Youth Services, they energise you and they support you and they make you want to do more.
That's good.
You know, if you have a good experience working together in an interagency arena and we come together and produce something like Ranting and Banting for Bealtaine that benefits everybody.
Wow.
It's easy to keep your energy
it's
up.
It's a pleasure to have you guys on the show.
Thanks a million. Thank you.
Please give it up one more time for them. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I want to say big thank you for all my guests for being on the show. Janette, thank you very much. And Handy and Ruari, thank you guys for coming in all the way from Carlow. So people at home, if you're tuning in, listen, all people can rap. I bet you go in, have a look at that video, and you come back and don't believe what you're saying. It's a good show. I mean, it's a good music to watch.
Chris, sorry, can I just say,
yes.
You'll get a look at the rap. It's actually on the Carlow County Library YouTube channel.
Very good.
Or if you Google on YouTube, if you Google Ranting and Banting for Bealtaine,
yes,
you get it. And we'd love to see lots of hits on it.
I like people. Yeah, good. Okay, we'll leave it there. Okay, before we go, I want to say big thank you to all my guests on the show. First of all, please give it up one more time for the ambassador of the Nigeria Embassy. Thank you very much for coming in today. And also one of the representatives from the Waterford as well. Give it up there as well. Thank you. And to my wonderful guests from all the way from Carlow, thank you guys for coming in. One more time for them. Thank you. Before we wrap it up, I want to say big thank you to all my beautiful audience in the studio. So make some noise if you can. And thanks to my production crew for making this production a successful one. Thank you guys so much for all your support. And to our viewers at home, please don't forget, go onto our website at www.grequestion.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well. Tell us if you have something to share with us. Otherwise, check us out every week.